False theory. Dipper's real name has been a mystery that tons of fans of the series have been trying to solve for years. While we haven't exactly had any real confirmation in the show about his real name, tons of theories about his name have come up. Dipper adopted the name Dipper when he was around 5 years old. So today I'm going to talk about several theories revolving around Dipper's real name. Before I get into it, let me know what you think Dipper's real name is in the comment section below. Starting off with Tyrone. In the episode Double Dipper, Dipper creates a clone using a copying machine. When creating the clone, the two are going back and forth just chatting it up. Then when deciding what to name the Dipper clone, Dipper said that he's always wanted to be called Tyrone. So this led a lot of people to believe that Dipper's real name is actually Tyrone, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would you want to be called that if that's actually your real name? People think everyone just calls him Dipper rather than Tyrone, but Dipper hasn't shown any dislike to being called Dipper. So if his name was really Tyrone like he wanted, I'm sure he would have shown it off a lot more. Next up is Roderick. In the episode Irrational Treasures, Quentin Tremblay, the 8th-and-a-half president of the United States, ends up calling Dipper Roderick. Why Roderick? Is that because it's his real name? Well, why would Tremblay even know his real name? He was frozen long before Dipper and Mabel were even born. He's also a pretty goofy character and probably pulled the name out of nowhere. But other people are speculating he knows of Dipper and Mabel because Tremblay has had connections with Bill Cipher, being shown in the negative $12 bill given to Dipper at the end of the episode. Roderick is a pretty normal name, so this isn't exactly surprising. Next up is Goober. Not actually shown in the actual series, but a miniseries made by Dipper called Dipper's Guide to the Unexplained, where in this episode he's trying to solve the mystery of Grunkle Stan's tattoo. Stan ends up writing Goober on his forehead. Is Goober Dipper's real name? Well, I can see why Dipper would be embarrassed if Goober was his real name, but being called a goober is like being called an oblivious goofball. Kind of an insult coming from Stan. I think he was just picking on him for trying to find out about his tattoo. But the way Goober, I mean Dipper, reacts seems to say otherwise. Like he's trying to hide it. Goober could be his real name after all. And yes, that really confirms that his parents hate him. Another theory was that Dipper's name was actually Piedmont because in the intro, it's on a sticker of his luggage when moving to Gravity Falls. Well, I'm going to debunk this real quick to say the sticker is meant to represent where Dipper and Mabel are from, Piedmont, California. Also, not his name. Next up is one I found on Tumblr from the user The Funny Nerd that I thought was pretty interesting. By the way, follow me on Tumblr, Sky is my stage name. Anyway, a couple of generations above them were another set of Pine twins named Stanley and Stanford. At least someone in the Pines family gets a kick out of twins with ridiculously similar names. It's possible that Dipper was the same. And maybe the reason they only gave one twin a nickname is because the names were so similar, causing confusion. Picking a word out, they thought of Gable, because the names were similar. Gable, Mabel. After confirming that Gable was in fact a real name, we looked at the meaning and a gable is the generally triangular portion of a wall between the edges of intersecting roof pitches. Triangular. I'm just saying. Is Dipper's real name Gable? Interesting thought, The Funny Nerd. And the last is Lominic. This was tweeted by Jeffrey Rowe, who was a writer for Gravity Falls. Dipper's real name is Lominic, like Dominic, but tragically misspelled since birth. I think this clears up a certain other mystery as well. I think he's referring to the llama in the cipher wheel. This is possibly the closest to an actual first-hand source we're gonna get, but then again, he could just be trolling. A tweet is different than actually appearing in the series. In a deleted scene of Gravity Falls, Bill Cipher says he knows Dipper's real name.
You're scared to death of uncertainty, Bill comes out. Your real name isn't Dipper.
Will Bill finally reveal Dipper's real name in the series finale, Weirdmageddon Part 3? We'll see. But like I said, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section below. What is his real name? Also, please like the video, really helps me out, and stay awesome.